The time is moving faster now. The archangels are pressing closer, their voices trembling with urgency. 9 minutes, they whisper, 9 minutes to change the course of what is written. Every second carries weight, every breath holds destiny. Archangel Michael steps forward, his eyes glistening with divine light. He says, "This is not an ordinary warning. This is heaven's final attempt to reach your heart. You have been standing at a crossroads between despair and faith, between surrender and breakthrough. Tonight, the scale tips." 2 archangels hover beside him, one holding a scroll of your life, the other holding a key forged in divine fire. The scroll reveals what was planned for you, blessings, miracles, open doors, but also shows the shadow of what has been stolen, delayed, or hidden. The key is what will unlock restoration, protection, and divine reversal. But time, Michael says, is not waiting. You must respond. Do not let fear or doubt close your ears to heaven's cry. You are loved far too deeply to be left behind. The air feels electric as the archangels speak in unison. 9 minutes remain. We are sent to shield you, to reveal the truth that has been covered in lies, and to deliver the miracle that has been waiting for you to believe. A great light opens in front of you, a doorway. Behind it, you sense freedom, justice, and a release of everything you thought was lost. But the door is closing, slowly, silently. Michael lifts his sword, marking a seal of protection over your name. Heaven has not forgotten you. But you must stand up now, claim what was promised and step into the light before this moment is gone. The archangels wait, holding their breath, whispering softly, "Child of God, do not delay. We are here. We are speaking. We are making one last attempt, because your destiny matters, because your life carries divine purpose, because heaven knows what is coming next." Archangel Michael's voice softens, yet the intensity of his warning only deepens. He says, "You have 9 minutes, and within these moments, your life can change forever." Heaven has opened a sacred window of divine intervention, but it will not remain open for long. If you hesitate, if you allow doubt to hold you back, the door will close, and what was meant for you may be delayed or lost. But if you listen now, if you believe, you will see what was hidden and receive what was promised. The second archangel, Gabriel, speaks now. "I have carried messages of hope, justice, and restoration to countless souls, but I have never been sent to someone without reason. Heaven has chosen you for this divine moment because there is something ahead, something powerful, something life-changing, but it requires your readiness. Your destiny is waiting for your yes." Michael continues, "There is a storm rising around you, but within that storm, a miracle is forming. What looks like loss will become gain. What feels like betrayal will reveal truth. What seems like the end will become a beginning. But you must align your heart with faith and your spirit with obedience. Heaven cannot force this upon you, you must choose to open your heart to receive." Archangel Michael speaks with authority, yet compassion fills every word. 8 minutes remain. This is not just a warning, it is an invitation. Heaven is pulling back the veil between what you see and what you cannot see. Forces of light are battling against forces that want to delay your blessings, disrupt your peace, and cause you to doubt who you are. But I tell you, Thesa, your name is known in heaven, and the victory written for you cannot be erased if you choose to stand in faith right now. Gabriel steps forward and says, "Someone has spoken words against you, words that carried weight in the unseen. But heaven has declared a different word over your life, a word of restoration, increase, and breakthrough. Yet, you must not speak in fear. Speak only in faith. Heaven is waiting for you to agree with its decree. Michael continues, his tone growing firmer. In 7 minutes, the spiritual atmosphere will shift. Doors that were locked will open. What you could not find will come searching for you. But only if you stand firm, declare your trust in God, and release every burden you have carried alone. The time for hiding your pain is over. The time for heaven's justice is here. Archangel Michael's final countdown, covenant closure. Michael's voice deepens with a holy resonance. 6 minutes remain. The heavens are opening. Chains of fear are breaking. You feel the weight lifting already because the light of God is entering the very room you are in now. But listen carefully, this is the moment to speak life, to speak victory, to say, I receive what heaven has for me. Do not delay. 5 minutes remain. What was hidden is being revealed. There is a divine alignment happening in your favor. People who once turned away will return, not because of obligation but because of divine intervention. Expect calls, messages, or encounters that will confirm everything I am telling you now. 4 minutes remain. The Spirit of God is hovering over your household. Even the walls seem to hold the echo of heaven's promise, protection, provision, and peace. Do not let fear enter your mind again. Fear breaks what faith builds, but faith will bring miracles faster than you think. 3 minutes remain. There is a final release coming, a financial breakthrough, a long-awaited healing, or a reconciliation you thought was impossible. Angels are preparing the path even now. Do not be surprised when answers arrive before you even ask again. 2 minutes remain. Heaven leans closer. The air around you feels charged, alive, almost electric. You sense it because the promise is near. Do not doubt. Do not waver. Declare right now, I receive the fullness of God's plan for my life. Say it aloud if you can. 1 minute remains. Heaven is here. The covenant is sealed. What was delayed will no longer be delayed. What was lost will return sevenfold. And the voice of God will guide you in dreams, signs, and divine encounters over the next 7 days. Trust it. Believe it. Walk in it. Then Michael speaks the final words. This is not just a message, it is a covenant. Heaven has heard your cries and answers with restoration, protection, and favor. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit ready. And know, this was not an accident. This was your appointment with destiny. Amen. Archangel Michael speaks softly now, yet with firm urgency. The time is nearly gone, but your choice still holds the key. Every second you hesitate, the weight of what is coming grows heavier. We have been reaching, calling, protecting, but we cannot force your hand. You must open the door of your heart and spirit fully. Only then can the tide turn in your favor. The energy around you shifts. You feel a warmth, like a shield, being placed over your home, your family, and your path. The second archangel finally speaks. I hold the light of revelation. It will show you who to trust, what path to take, and how to step out of confusion and fear. But this light is fragile. If you reject it now, it may not return again soon. Michael looks at you one last time and says, 9 minutes. That is not much, but it is enough. Enough to release the burden you've carried, enough to renounce the lies whispered to you, enough to claim what heaven has been trying to deliver. The atmosphere intensifies. A soft hum vibrates through the space, as though heaven itself is holding its breath. Michael speaks again, his voice carrying both warning and reassurance. Time is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Every second that passes is a chance to step into alignment, to awaken to the divine whispers you've been ignoring. But now the whispers have become a call, and the call has become a command. Do not delay. The blessing prepared for you has been waiting far too long. The second archangel steps closer, holding the glowing scroll. This contains your restoration, they say, but only the part you are ready to receive. If your heart is closed, the ink remains invisible. If your spirit resists, the page is turned blank. But if you surrender, even now, the words will shine like fire, and your life will shift from waiting to fulfillment. A golden light begins to form between the two archangels, a bridge of energy connecting heaven and your destiny. Michael declares, this bridge will not remain forever. 9 minutes is not a countdown of fear, but a countdown of faith. Each passing moment is asking, will you trust? Will you step forward? The hum becomes a rhythm, pulsing in your chest. You feel your burdens grow lighter as a strange clarity washes over you. You know what you must release. You know what must no longer follow you into your future. Michael concludes, when you leave this moment, leave with a heart ready to receive. The revelation coming will not only protect you, it will confirm what you have long prayed for. But first, choose faith over fear. The rest will follow. Archangel Michael continues with urgency, his voice filled with divine intensity. The final moments are slipping away, yet heaven is holding this message before you like a shining light in the darkness. You have been chosen to hear it because what is about to unfold is not random, it is destiny calling. The two archangels are standing on either side of you, one holding a scroll of divine revelation and the other carrying a shield of heavenly protection. They are not here by chance, they were sent because a major spiritual confrontation is about to happen, and the outcome will determine whether you rise into your blessings or continue to be bound by what was unfairly placed upon you. They are showing me a scene of someone trying to remove something that rightfully belongs to you. It could be your peace, your destiny, your inheritance, or even your reputation. But heaven is saying no more. The time of silent endurance is over. Now comes the season of divine reversal. Michael says, this is why we cried, this is why we came, and this is why you cannot skip this. Your enemies thought you would never know what was being done behind the curtain. But heaven is tearing the curtain apart and exposing the truth. The archangels want you to know that in the next 9 minutes, your faith will create a shield around you. Not a single weapon formed against you will prosper. The very trap they set for you will be the one they fall into themselves. The archangels are calling, not in whispers, but in a voice that echoes across dimensions. They are sending waves of divine energy toward you, hoping you will feel it before time runs out. 9 minutes are not simply minutes, they are gateways. Beyond them, one path leads to revelation and restoration, while the other leads to confusion and loss. Do you feel the heaviness in your heart? That sudden shift in your surroundings? That is not coincidence. It is the archangels drawing closer, surrounding your home, shielding your spirit, and trying to pierce through the veil of distractions that has kept you unaware for so long. They have seen what you cannot see. They know the traps set against you, the lies spoken in dark corners, and the plans that were never meant to be revealed until it was too late. But the choice still lies with you. Will you ignore the weight in your chest, the whisper in your mind, the warmth pressing gently against your shoulder? Or will you pause, listen, and finally receive what heaven has been waiting to give? In these final minutes, visions may flash before you. Memories of past betrayals, faces of those who once pretended to stand with you, whispers of promises that never came true. Do not dismiss them. They are clues, divine fragments of a much larger message being pieced together just for you. The archangels are saying, look deeper. The answers have always been near, but now you must see them with spiritual eyes. As the clock ticks closer to 0, the atmosphere shifts again. A soft breeze where no window is open. A sense of being watched, not by danger, but by guardians who refuse to leave your side. The archangels are making their final plea, open yourself now. Open your heart, your ears, your spirit. Their message is not only a warning, it is a rescue. It is the key to a blessing that has been delayed, a justice that has been postponed, and a healing that your soul has been aching for. Will you listen before the final minute strikes? Will you let their words reach the deepest part of you? Because after this, the choice becomes harder, the path narrower, and the silence heavier. The archangels are waiting, Michael with his sword, Gabriel with his scroll. And they are asking you one last time, will you open what heaven has been holding for you all along? Beloved soul, the final moments are approaching, and the heavens are standing still, watching to see what you will choose. The two archangels have been pouring their energy toward you, not out of fear, but out of divine love. They see the storm that has been forming around your life. They see the breakthrough that is waiting to unfold. But they also see the danger that comes when you delay. You have been given this sacred warning for a reason. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is your turning point. If you allow these final 9 minutes to pass without opening your heart, without stepping into your divine alignment, you may miss the miracle that has been waiting to be released into your life. Archangel Michael and the guardian sent with him are standing before the throne of God, interceding for you. They are saying, Father, they have suffered enough. They have waited long enough. They have endured the betrayals, the delays, the spiritual attacks. It is time for restoration. But heaven works in partnership with your free will. That means this message requires action. You are being called to claim it. You are being called to step forward, to declare, I receive this divine protection, I receive this breakthrough, I receive this miracle now. If this message has stirred something deep within you, if you feel the weight of truth pressing against your spirit, do not ignore it. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. Archangel Michael is saying, act now. Pray. Declare your faith. Speak it aloud, I open my life to divine intervention. I will not miss what heaven has prepared for me. And if you want to continue walking in this divine alignment, stay connected. There are more messages waiting, messages of restoration, guidance, and hidden blessings that you have not yet seen. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a divine word sent for you. Share this message so someone else who is on the edge of giving up can feel hope again. Now, close your eyes for a moment, breathe deeply, and know this, heaven has seen your tears. The archangels have heard your prayers. And now, the miracle is moving. Your life will not remain the same. Archangel Michael says, "It is done." Amen.